Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Yeah, man, this was unbelievable, man. My own Celly in here, man, is smoking crack, man. And do you believe, man, this dude started crying and, man, I've been trying to quit, man. I've been trying, man, but it got me, Banky. It got me, man. I'm trying, though, man. This joint, you know. And I started thinking about Chris Rock, man. I started thinking about Chris Rock on New Jack City, man. I'm like, man, are you kidding me, bro? Because to me, like, smoking crack, man, was just like insane. I'm looking at the dudes who's smoking them, and when, like I say, when crack come on the compound and you see these dudes is smoking crack and you know them and you never saw that, I never saw it because I ain't know the signs. And then when the crack come on the compound, man, they're a whole different person because they actually was smoking crack on the street and now they got an opportunity to get crack in here. It changes their whole character, man. Everything about them is different. Might be a calm dude that's always got this and that. Then next thing you know, you see him running around scrambling, selling this stuff, selling this, selling that, man. It's just crazy, man. That crack is amazing, man. You know, and these dudes get out there, man. So I kind of like felt sorry for them, but at the same time, I was, you know, mad too because not only you smoking crack, man, now I see why some of this money be coming up short because you saying this person, that person, and then he will always get the money straight, but sometimes money will be late. And I said, well, why you ain't got this? Why you, such ain't pay me, but he good for it, he good. But what he was doing was he was smoking up all the money that I gave him. Then other dudes would be selling stuff too. He'll take some of that money and use it and get something else to get high, and then he'll wait till he can make some transactions on the boulevard for somebody else to replace the money that he was supposed to give me. So he was hustling and hustling and hustling and scrambling all day just so he can get high. I'm like, man, Black, you done lost your mind, bro. You got, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you can't smoke it in here. You can't be smoking that stuff in here, man. You got to quit this stuff, man, or you got to get out the cell. You got to move. I can't deal with this type of stuff. I can't even trust you now. I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Now, every time you tell me somebody ain't got the money, I'm going to think you smoked the money up. He was like, no, man, they ain't going to do that, man. They ain't going to do that. I'm going to get it right, man. Just hold on. Work with me, bro. Work with me, bro. I'm going to get it right. I'm like, man, come on, bro. You got to tighten up, man. You can't let nothing like that take you down, Black. You can't let nothing like that take you down, man. It's crack, bro. Come on, bro. He was like, I know, man. I should have never started doing it, man. I just, you know, the joint powerful, man. I'm like, man, you got to get it together, man. And I try to work with him, man. But now my eyes open, so I'm watching him. I'm watching his moves. I'm watching how he act. I'm on top of now every dime of the money, you know. So it was another dude in the block. I don't even want to call his name, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say V. And V had been locked up a long time. V had even been locked up longer than me at the time. And V used to have a plug where he could get the weed in, right? Now, I find out later on why, but right now, I just know he always could get weed. He always could get weed, but he ain't even smoke weed, you know, but he always get weed, but he always broke, right? And that was already, you know, people like, man, wait, you know, he coming around sometimes, ask people for a suit, ask people for something to eat, when you just had 2 ounces of weed. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never really know why that was. Well, I didn't care because it was his business. But I did know that was a fact. This dude, and people was talking in the block, you always got weed, but you always ain't got no food in your box. You ain't got no food in your cell. What is you doing with it? And he used to always tell people he's sending the money home, and he be sending it to his wife and his kids, whatever. But little did I know, he would get the weed in, but he would take the weed and trade it off for crack because he had a crack habit. And it was just crazy, man. He would get all this weed, man. He had more weed than anybody on the block at that time or on the compound at that time because he got it on a regular basis. He got it every week, but he stayed broke. But all the time, he was trading it off. Now, little do I know, I find out him and Black Hand, they in cahoots. They getting high. They smoking crack together. They smoking crack together, man. And when you see them together all the time, now all of the picture, the big picture was coming into play. I could see what was going on. So I can remember I was out for rec one day, and I came in on the first break. When I usually go out there, I work out, I stay out there for the whole break. And evidently Black Hand knew that. So I come in one day, and I come in early, and when I come in, I go to my cell, and when you go to your cell, if you see, somebody got the cut up, they got the window covered up, so they in there with the window covered up, they probably using the bathroom or doing whatever they need their alone time. So instead of knocking on the door and telling them I'm out here or whatever, I heard a little movement in the cell, so I looked down through the crack. Man, when I look down through the crack, man, I see him and V standing in the middle of the cell with cans in their hand, lighting the cans up, huffing. I'm like, man, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, man, get up out that cell, man. So they turn around and scramble, the little thing fall off the door and everything. So I hollered through the crack of the door. I said, man, y'all come up out there, man. Get the door, come on up out there. So boom, they get the door, man. I go up and I said, man, what is you doing in here, man? He said, man, I know, man, I'm sorry, man. I knew you was outside. Man, they done sit in there, they lit like incense and everything, trying to cover the smell up and everything. So I tell V, I said, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't never come back up in here with that foolishness, man. Don't come across this door seal no more. Don't come in this cell, man. He tell me, all right, man, I'm saying Black Hand living here too. I don't care. I don't care. Don't come in here no more with that. So he leave up out, man. And I get up in there, man. I'm on Black Hand, man. I wanted to put my hands on him, man. But I didn't want to put my hands on him because I like the dude. But I know, you know what I'm saying, he's struggling. I know that now. You know what I'm saying? I can see it because he's taking all these shots. And I said, Black Hand, man, you got to go, bro. You got to go. No, man, no, man. I'm saying, man, I'm telling you, I ain't going to bring it in the cell no more. I ain't going to bring it. I said, you ain't going to bring it in the cell. You told me you going to stop. I said, bro, you got to cut this joint out, man. This joint ain't doing you no good, man. You smoking crack, bro. In the penitentiary out of a can. He was like, I know, man. The joint just got me right now, man. I'm fighting the joint, though. I'm fighting it, though, bro. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. This is crazy, man. And then, later on, I find out that V people, be hitting the police off with the weed. But they won't send crack in, because that's what he used, but they won't send it in because they know he used it. So he telling them that he stopped using it. So they send him the weed, he get the weed through the police, but when he get the weed through the police, he trading half of the weed off and getting crack. He take the other half and send money back to his people, acting like he really getting money, but he sending it back, telling them, they ain't buying the weed like that no more, or I got to give them more of the weed than I usually give them because there's so much weed on the compound to make up from the difference in where the money is coming out. You see what I'm saying? All the time, doing all of this larceny, all of this game, just so he can smoke crack, man. Unbelievable, man, the way this crack thing was in there, man. And once I started seeing it, man, that's why I told you. And I knew from the Hector days that crack ain't nothing that you want to be dealing with in the penitentiary, because I'm telling you, even if dudes fear you, even if dudes know, they gonna take that chance because that addiction is stronger than them, man. It's just out of this world. It's something like I had never seen. And I'm quite sure people on the street have seen it, worse than that. But to me, to see it the way I was seeing it in the penitentiary, man, it's a drug, man, that you really ain't want to mess with. And even with the heroin, even with the dope, those dudes gonna take chances too. They gonna do their thing, but most of the time, them dudes with that dope, they gonna come up with that money because they really, really want that dope. And they know if they beat a dope man and dope man come beat them, fight them, hurt them, do whatever, put the Bethlehem in them, you know what I'm saying? Their name gonna be out there, never be able to get no more dope on credit. And them dudes really had strong habits, and they wanted to keep their dope connect, good, because the dope come in there less than anything. So when it's on the compound, man, they running around like roaches trying to get it. But when that crack started coming in there, I guess because it's cheaper, it's easier for somebody to get on the street. I guess the police feel it's safer for them to get caught if they gonna get caught with that than it is to get caught with heroin. So the crack will be on there way more than the dope do. So that crack, man, I'm telling you, man, I seen dudes in there, man, that I would have never in my life thought would indulge in that. But when it's on that compound, their whole characteristics and everything changed, man. Everything. I'm talking about, I see dudes that keep themselves up, that, have little jewelry, like little necklaces, always be, well-groomed, got their clothes on, neat and whatever, ain't acting like they just walk around in the penitentiary. They take some pride in their appearance, even though they in the penitentiary. Not when they crack on there. When they crack on there, man, and they using it, man, they walking around looking like everybody else, man, and like they just, scrambling, selling this, selling that, getting rid of their tennis shoes, getting rid of their sweatsuits, getting rid of their commissary, anything. Get a holiday pack, the whole holiday pack gone the first day. If somebody got cracked on the compound when that holiday pack come in, people might have ordered them a $150 holiday pack, man, it's gone. It's gone in 5 minutes messing with them drugs. 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Your people hard-earned money, so this is the effect of the drug, man, in the penitentiary, man. Drugs is crazy in there. And there's a lot of people get hurt over them drugs. There's a lot of people mess their whole reputation up. And there's a lot of people go to the hospital and mess with them drugs, man. And it's just amazing, man. So anyway, man, Black Hand, man, I was trying my hardest, man. I really was, man. I had some sympathy for him, but at the same time, I got to take care of my business, and I definitely got to eat myself, and I'm not going to put myself at risk to get in trouble, get caught up with you. If you up in here smoking and you doing all this foolishness, man, and I'm entrusting you with all this money, and I'm giving you money, but I know I'm paying you to take the risk, but you a bigger risk than what I'm paying you to take. I can find somebody else that's not even in the cell, that's not smoking, and the drugs won't even be in the cell. Only reason I was really doing it with him because I was trying to give him a hand up, and he right there with me so I could actually watch the money, because you can't trust nobody in the penitentiary. I don't care what you say, you can't trust nobody. So when it was right there with me, I was really overthinking myself because it's right there with me. So I'm thinking, well, he right up under me. He gonna take the weight. I can see everything going in and coming out. I ain't got to rely on somebody saying, nah, bank man, such ain't paid, woo. All of this foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So I was overthinking myself, man, and I played myself for real, because little did I know the people who I had trusted to put this stuff in their hand, they one of the biggest crack addicts on the compound. And it seemed like everybody knew but me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that ain't know. I'm the last one to find out. And I got to find out by waking up in the middle of the night and see you standing up in the vent smoking some crack. Man, this joint was crazy, man. So like I said, I kept trying to work with him, He's still doing his job. He go out there and cut hair. He go out there and run the boulevard, man. He making his moves. He making transactions. But I know he's still smoking, but he just ain't smoking in the cell, because I can see the nervousness in him. And then when we locked in all the time, he figured that he know that I know he smoked. I can see his anxiety, his anxiousness, that he can't wait for the doors to open. He can't wait for the count to be clear, because he trying to go somewhere, go up in the cell with V, or go somewhere else and get high. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we went on like that for a couple of more weeks, man. And he had supposed to made a transaction with this dude, man. And it was it was for a good amount of money, man. And it was like $600 and some, man. And that's a good lick in the penitentiary. That's a good lick. $600 and some. So he's supposed to be taking the stuff down there to the dude. Now he got access to go out on the boulevard and move the way he want to move. I think I told this story on another one of my jokes, but this is who it was about. It was about him. It was about Black Hand. But he was going down there, supposed to be taking the dudes the drugs. The dude's supposed to have had the money. So he's taking the stuff down there, but he leave early, he go down there. Now in the morning, sometimes they got people moving on the boulevard, so they'll stop everybody else moving, because you got people going to school, people going to their programs, people going to the places that they need to go. So they're going to stop all of that until all of that is done, and then they're going to start calling rec, and people go to the rec yard. But being here a yard worker, he can go out there and he can be moving and mingling with them. But at this time, he come downstairs and he trying to get out there, and he dirty. He got all these drugs on him. So he already nervous, plus he's smoking crack. You see what I'm saying? So when he get down there, he get to the front door where you go out at, and the bull right there. Now, the bull is a lieutenant on there. She's a female lieutenant. They call her Bullock. Then they call her the bull, man, because she is no nonsense. She don't play no games. She down on you. You're not going to out-talk her. You're not going to intimidate her. She going to get you locked up. She is a bull. She going to come aggressive. She's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? And everybody know on the compound, she probably the most known person on the compound, because they might see the bull in here, because she, well, hey, what you doing that? She do all of that, just like a dude, and she ain't playing no games. So, The bull know him and know he work on the boulevard, so he come down there, he see her, and she got everybody else held up, but he go through, he trying to get out because he dirty, he trying to get out there. And I don't know, he might have been trying to get out there early so he can go do what he got to do and go somewhere and dip off and get high. But he tried to go out there, so she tell him, she grab him by the shirt and said, hold on, where you going? By the coat, hold on, where you going? He said, I work out here. She said, okay, well, hold on right here for a minute. Now, he's so paranoid smoking this crack, he thinking that she mean hold on right here for a minute, like she getting ready to call somebody to come shake him down, pat him down. But she said hold on for a minute because she want them to finish, you know, moving on the outer movement where they going. He gets so nervous because, you know, of what he got going on. He said, for what? She said, just hold on. But she still got to hold his jacket. Man, this man jerk away from her and take off out on the boulevard, start running. You can't, I mean, he take off, where you going? He running on the boulevard, so she don't know what's going on herself, so she get on the radio and calling people and telling people, hey, get him, he running down the boulevard. So he running, and then the COs, they get the radio call, boom, all of them take off, they running there after him now. They trying to corner him off and running. So you got some people already on this right side yard, and you got the people that's moving on the boulevard. So he running like he Bird Sanders trying to fake the people out and everything. Man, the man running trying to take the drugs out. He take the drugs out and throw the drugs over on the yard where the people over on the yard, and the police tackle him and take him down to the ground. And he literally hollered to the yard telling them, man, get that stuff, man, get rid of it. Don't let him get a player like this, man. Don't let him get a player. And they balling him up and putting him all in the half Nelson, full Nelson, and they like, hey, y'all get away from that, get it. Man, them dudes ain't paying no attention. Somebody scooped them drugs up. They went all on the yard. They shook everybody, and they don't never find them. But they locked Black Hand up, man. And that's how he ended up getting up out the cell with me. So I'm upstairs. I don't know none of this. Somebody come back up there and come to the cell, which ended up saving me in a way and saving him too to a degree, because they come back up there and said, man, you know they just chased your Celly down the boulevard and tackled him, man, and say he threw some drugs on the yard or something. Man, I went into panic mode. I'm looking all over in the cell, making sure ain't nothing in the cell, because I know they coming to the cell because they got to come get his stuff. Plus, if they find drugs, they going to come shake the whole cell down. So, man, I'm looking and I'm scrambling, trying to make sure that the cell is good. And, man, at the last minute, which I at least expect that he'd have something on his bunk. After I checked the whole cell real fast, I said, man, let me look under his bunk. Man, do you know I left this dude mattress up? This man got a knife under the mattress. He got drugs under the mattress. He got parlay tickets under the mattress. I'm like, oh my goodness, man, this dude is straight tripping. So I grab all of that stuff, man, ball it all up, get it in a bag, man, get out the cell, get that stuff out the cell, get rid of it, and everything, man, get back to my cell, man, and it won't long, man, before they come bum rushing to the cell. Hey, come to the door, come on, we gotta shake them, Script search me, go in, shake all the cell down, don't find nothing, pack Black Hand stuff up, man, and go ahead on and get them up out there. They come questioning me, asking me what's going on, what I know. I said, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about what he do. I don't know nothing about what he got. I don't know nothing. All thing I know, he my cell partner, and that's all I know. I don't know nothing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's how Black Hand ended up getting out of my cell, man. But that was the time that I caught my Celly smoking crack, man, and it was unbelievable, man. It was just some crazy events, man. I just told this real fast because it's on my mind. You know, it's probably more to the story that I know, man. It probably come back to my mind, man, but I just sat down real fast and try to give y'all what was at the top of my mind, man, because I wanted to get that out, man, because I just was talking to somebody about this situation. But, man, I hope you out there, Black Hand, man. I hope you doing good. I hope you kick that habit, my brother, because you a good dude, man. And I hope you ain't let that junk beat you and become a lifelong habit, bro, for real. But, yeah, man, that was a crazy situation for me. You know, Black Hand was gone, man. I ended up getting another cell a couple of weeks later. My homeboy, Tim, salute to Tim. You know, he's still in there. That's another story. But, yeah, man, that was crazy, man. That was a crazy situation, man. Wow. I was right there with somebody that was actually smoking the crack, man, opposed to just seeing it. That was my first experience with it, man. That was my first experience ever seeing somebody smoke it. And like I say, it's a crazy, crazy world, man. When you're dealing with that crack in the penitentiary, it's even more crazy, I guess, if you're smoking it. But yeah, I guess the moral of this story is, man, first of all, do not go to penitentiary. And second of all, don't smoke crack. In the penitentiary or out the penitentiary, man, just don't smoke no crack, man, because it'll take your mind, man. I've seen it, and I've seen it do things to people that I wouldn't even thought they were done. I've seen them off of crack. I've seen them on crack. I've seen the transformation. It's crazy. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I know this wasn't one of my typical stories, man, but I just had to get this out, man, because like I said, it was on my mind. I wanted to share with y'all, man. TBP, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep on rocking with me, man. We're going to keep on pushing this thing forward. We'll be back on these travels in a minute, man. We'll get through them, and then we're going to get back to some of these people that I done talked about, some of the things I experienced, some more of these 33 years of prison stories. But in the meantime, in between time, man, y'all keep on rocking with me, man. I love y'all out there. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. I see y'all in a minute, man. You know the hook is coming. Boom! Why you ain't up?
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.